So, we have been doing a lot of intuitive process with paint, and this week we're doing watercolor and Yupo. Um, and I've seen some of the things that you've been doing in the group, and I think that you seem to be enjoying the process of being more open-minded and free in your mark making. So I think this is going really well, and I'm very pleased with how it's going. Um, we are going to be moving on to a next module, and next week we're going to start the module, the mandala and the self. And I want to talk to you a little bit about my personal history and experience with the mandala before we continue in the module on the process. Okay, so when I started this study of the mandala, this was through the ARE University in Virginia, and I was working with a teacher, and I decided that I wanted to take a course on the mandala. So, of course, a lot of that was totally new to me, actually. I had seen mandalas, and I was more, used to seeing perfect mandalas that were more geometric, and I really had never experienced freeform mandalas before. And I really didn't know that much about the history of it. And so, along with the course that I took, I also took the history of the mandala and discovered the different aspects of both the primitive symbol that were on the caves and the mandalas in different cultures, and the mandalas and different ceremonies. And also the fact that a child automatically, when they start doing mark making, they automatically do something that looks like mandalas. So for me, it was a very new and fascinating study. And so I proceeded to experience how to do a mandala, and my teacher told me that he wanted me to start doing a mandala practice. And so I was only supposed to do 10 mandalas, different ones. And I got this little notebook, or this little small sketchbook, and I literally filled the whole entire sketchbook because I couldn't stop. It was like every night I did another mandala. Anyway, it was wonderful. And of course, along with that, I started doing things that were more freeform in relation to a different media. So I actually experimented with pastels and charcoal and paint, and it was pretty amazing. Anyway, the mandala study that I took was a year, and it was an amazing journey. And so I discovered a lot about myself in relation to that particular study, and that's why I do this. I'll be doing this as a course on mandala and the self, and I have done this with my women's group here in my studio. I've done it through a psychic bookstore that I worked with. I've done it with a yoga teacher. I've done it with someone who combined the chakras, and we did chakra meditation and also mandalas. I've used mandalas in my own personal meditation journeys. I did 3 or 4 different paintings that were all related to and they were basically mandalas. And so I've really, really experienced a lot in relation to the mandala. And so therefore, this class is a mini little taste of what it is to take a mandala and use it as a tool for self-discovery. Because that's what the whole entire pilot is about, is using different media, different tools, and different processes to discover our own inner wisdom. Now, in relation to the mandala, I have a couple of books that I will, as I said, mention. I did this in the other video. And these are the books that I use because it's based on the months, the 12 months. And also, there's another book that is all about symbols and the interpretation of the symbols that you might see in your mandala when you do yours. So even though this is only for the week, I will cover a few things in relation to the mandala. But I will have this as an intensive, extensive course in the future. Okay, so I hope you will enjoy this next module, and I am going to put this on Facebook when I actually have it. I'll have it on YouTube, and I will send it to you as well. So that is our next module. So I'm excited, and I'm so glad that you have that you are participating in this pilot and the different modules that I'm offering. Thank you. Bye-bye.